morning, Coffee Basin. Today is Thursday, October 20th. I'm Ivy.
I'm Kobe. On today's show, we'll be talking about traffic violations, Nashville natives, and a lawmaker.
So let's get the show started. Pulled over for traffic violations, Jessica Jaunch, was held for 96 days in a Mississippi jail without seeing a judge, getting a lawyer, or having a chance to make bail. She was charged with a felony based on secretly recorded video that prosecutors finally acknowledged showing her committing no crime. Only when she finally got a hearing and a lawyer who persuaded the prosecutors to watch the video did the case fall apart. When the 34-year-old mother sued alleging violations of her rights to bail, legal representation, a speedy trial, and liberty. Now to weather.
For today's weather, it looks like we're getting rain today. 70% chance. Highs in the 86. Lows in the 57s. Tomorrow is 65. Saturday 65. Sunday 74. Rain tonight. That's it for weather.
A UK right-wing lawmaker who wound up sprawled unconscious on the floor of the European Parliament after announcing his intention to run for his party's leadership has resigned. Earlier this month, Wolf and Mike Hookham of the UK Independence Party were involved in an altercation in Strasbourg, France, that landed Wolf in the hospital. He later said he was treated for epileptic-like fits and numbness on the left hand side of his body. Well, in fact, today you're getting two because there's no show tomorrow. Jimmy Carter once left nuclear launch codes in his dry cleaning. Wait. Okay, script's all messed up. There's part to that first story that's in there, but anyways, Wolf, I'm pretty sure he punched him, and Hookham punched him too. But anyways, the second fact of the day is most slaves in Texas didn't know they were freed for 2 months after the Emancipation Proclamation was released. That's all for World News Now, or PSA.
Hey, what's that pin you're wearing? Of this. I wear it to remember my dad. He was in the Army.
I wear this pin for my husband, who was killed in action.
My son served his country proudly. Not a day goes by that I don't think about him.
She was my wife and best friend.
Remember, respect, and honor our fallen military heroes and the sacrifice and strength of surviving families who wear the Gold Star pins.
Welcome to sports. I'm Matthew.
I'm Teddy.
Space Jam will be back in theaters to celebrate its 20th anniversary. If you didn't get a chance to see Bugs face off against Michael Jordan on the big screen, you'll have the chance to relive the iconic clash thanks to Warner Bros. And Fathom Events, bringing the classic to select theaters for the movie's 20th anniversary. So, Teddy, we have a few good games on Saturday, and I want your prediction on them.
Okay.
Alabama and Texas A&M.
I fought it over, and Alabama should win that game this weekend.
I don't know. Arkansas and Auburn.
I could see Arkansas winning that game this weekend.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
North Carolina, Virginia.
North Carolina's got a good team, and I could see Virginia winning this weekend.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, Teddy.
Yeah.
LSU and Ole Miss. Oh, God.
Ole Miss is going to win that game this weekend.
But you have a little LSU shirt on.
Yeah, I know.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech and Miami.
Well, I can see Miami winning this game this weekend, and they got a good quarterback. So.
Now, I can see that one.
Yeah.
Now, Oregon and California, I'm not too sure about that one. Oregon's not too good.
I'm going to have to go with California.
Yeah. That's all for Sports Now in Atlanta.
Today's lunch line was ribber cube big fries, baked beans, dill pickles, sauce peaches, pear halves. Then line 2 is chili crispy toast, side salad, corn on the cob, sauce peaches. Tomorrow breakfast in line 1 is biscuit sausage gravy. Tomorrow's breakfast in line 2 is biscuit chicken gravy. That's all for lunch and breakfast. Now to local news. 2 Nashville natives are missing after dedicating the last 2 years of their lives to helping the people of Haiti. Charles and Candy Litzen were most recently in Haiti helping with Hurricane Matthew relief. According to a news outlet in the Dominican Republic, the couple boarding the plane with another man heading to the Republic.
On Monday night, airport personnel lost contact with the plane. The next day, authorities found wreckage of the Ritzen's plane, but did not find the couple. Their friends said the couple moved to the Caribbean because they fell in love with the area and wanted to open dental clinics in Haiti.
Now to our sponsors.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling. Well, the time has come, no more excuses. I call school to the stand and accuse him of killing creativity, individuality, and being intellectually abusive. Exhibit A, here's a modern day phone. Recognize it? Here's a phone from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Stay with me. Here's a car from today, and here's a car from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. Here's a classroom of today, and here's a class we used 150 years ago. Now, ain't that a shame? He's an ancient institution that has outlived his usage. So, Your Honor, this concludes my opening statement, and if I may present the evidence of my case, I will prove it.
Proceed.
In literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare students for the future? But with evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare students for the future or the past? I did a background check on you and let the record show that you were made to train people to work in factories, which explains why you put students in straight rows, nice and neat, tell them sit still, raise your hand if you want to speak, give them a short break to eat, and for 8 hours a day, tell them what to think. Oh, and make them compete to get an A letter which determines product quality, hence grade A of meat. I get it. Back then, times were different. We all have a past. I myself am no Gandhi. But today, we don't need to make robot zombies. The world has progressed. And now we need people who think creatively, innovatively, critically, independently, with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that no 2 brains are the same. And every parent with 2 or more children will confirm that claim. So please explain why you treat students like cookie cutter frames or snapback hats, giving them this one-size-fits-all. But if a doctor prescribed the exact same medicine to all of his patients, the results will be tragic. So many people would get sick. When it comes to school, this is exactly what happens, this educational malpractice, where one teacher stands in front of 20 kids, each one having different strengths, different needs, different gifts, different dreams, and you teach the same thing the same way? That's horrific. Ladies and gentlemen, the defendant should not be acquitted. This may be one of the worst criminal offenses ever. And let's mention the way you treat your employees.
Objection. Overruled. I want to hear this.
It's a shame. I mean, teachers have the most important job on the planet, yet they're underpaid? It's a short change. Let's be honest. Teachers should earn just as much as doctors, because a doctor can do heart surgery and save the life of a kid. But a great teacher can reach the heart of that kid and allow him to truly live. See, teachers are heroes that often get blamed, but they're not the problem. They work in a system without many options or rights. Curriculums are created by policymakers, most of which have never taught a day in their life. Just obsessed with standardized tests. They think bubbling in a multiple choice question will determine success. That's outlandish. In fact, these tests are too crude to be used and should be abandoned. Don't take my word for it. Take Frederick J. Kelly, the man who invented standardized testing, who said, and I quote, "These tests are too crude to be used and should be abandoned." Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if we continue down this road, the results will be lethal. I don't have much faith in school, but I do have faith in people. And if we can customize healthcare, cars, and Facebook pages, then it is our duty to do the same for education, to upgrade it, change it, do away with school spirit, because that's useless. Unless we're working to bring the spirit out of each and every student, that should be our task. No more Common Core. Instead, let's reach the core of every heart in every class. Sure, math is important, but no more than art or dance. Let's give every gift an equal chance. I know this sounds like a dream, but countries like Finland are doing impressive things. They have shorter school days. Teachers make a decent wage. Homework is non-existent, and they focus on collaboration instead of competition. But here's the kicker, boys and girls. Their educational system outperforms every other country in the world. Other places like Singapore are succeeding rapidly. Schools like Montessori, programs like Khan Academy, there is no single solution. But let's get moving, Because while students may be 20% of our population, they are 100% of our future. So let's attend to their dreams, and there's no telling what we can achieve. This is a world in which I believe. Albert Einstein once said, everybody's a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Tell me, school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots, do you find that fun? Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish? Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down and do a 10-mile run. A world where fish are no longer forced to climb trees. I'll rest my case.
Matthew, what'd you think about it?
Well, if it weren't so long, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more, but what he made about the Common Core part, and, let's see here. Every point he made was pretty valid. But, yeah, that's my
Yeah.
opinion.
Okay, Kobe looks like he has something absolutely to say, but he's not going to do it. So, we still have the email for any videos or pictures you'd like to put on Cbtv.
October ends the 28th. The class that brings in the most socks will get to go to lunch early for a week. Seniors are still in the lead.
There's a haunted forest off 294 on October 29th.
The cheerleaders are still selling shirts.
9 weeks test is tomorrow.
The ACT is for seniors is Saturday.
CBH Car Show is October 29th at 2 o'clock till 5. Is $20 entrance fee. All proceeds go to the senior trip.
Happy birthday to Jake Taylor. And sorry to leave Thomas Dillon. Yesterday was their birthday.
So that's all we have for today.
So see you tomorrow on CBTV News at 9.